is time to meet this month's Read with Jenna authors, Meredith, Lavender, and Kendall Shores, who've written the book. If you guys have not read it, you have to get it. It's the perfect summer read. It's titled Happy Wife.
We will chat with the co-authors in just a moment, but first, let's dig inside their debut novel.
28-year-old Nora Davies does not fit in with the glitz and glam of her Florida town. Instead, her career stalled and she's working 2 jobs to make ends meet until Will Somerset enters her life. The well-connected lawyer and recently divorced dad falls in love with Nora's authenticity and charm. The two enjoy a storybook romance until he disappears at his own birthday bash, exposing cracks in the life they built together. Meredith, Lavender, and Kendall Shores' novel Happy Wife transports its readers into the juicy, suspenseful, and secretive world of the elite and asks the question, in a world where reputation is everything, does innocence even matter?
Oh, it asks that question. Welcome, Meredith and Kendall. And can we also welcome the Booked in Brooklyn Book Club, who have been reading together for more than 25 years.
That's so cool. Welcome.
Hi, everyone.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, well, hi, both of you. This is the first time I've ever had 2 authors on the couch. What was it like writing this book?
I mean, it was
a blast. If
really
you've ever
fun.
gotten in trouble for passing notes with a friend in class, that's basically what writing this book was like.
Oh, I love that.
Where does the idea come from, this theme?
Sure. I have been writing in secret for 20 years, which is not something I would recommend, actually. And I have always had ideas, put them aside, thought I wasn't brave enough to finish a book. But then met Meredith, we became great friends, and this idea just kind of wouldn't leave me alone. I grew up in a town called Winter Park, and I just kept thinking about this idea of identity and what would happen if there was a mystery in my small town. And I said to Meredith, like, I don't know if you'd ever want to write a book with me. But
Meredith is a screenwriter.
Yes.
So when she came to you with this idea, what was your reaction?
Well, I've told anyone who asks this question that basically when you hear a good idea, you know it's a good idea. I get pitched stuff all the time, whether I'm in a writer's room or just, talking about writing across the board. I've written historically television. And we were walking around a park, Chastain Park in Atlanta, and she pitched this idea to me, and my brain just went into hyperdrive. When I hear a great idea, I'm like, okay, it could be this, it could be this, that character could do this, and I feel like I hit her with a fire hose by text later, where I was like, what if it was this, what if it? And it was, so I think for me, when you hear a great idea, you immediately can sink your teeth into it.
And how exciting to have somebody who gets your idea,
Yeah.
right? The thing you thought maybe was good, and she validates it in that way.
Yeah, and just being brave enough to say the idea out loud.
Yeah.
I turned 40 and I was like, man, I don't want to not write this book. And so to have a friend that pushes you over the finish line and works together to make it great was really special.
like
I love that. Okay, well, we need to get to some of our questions. The first question is from Rebecca. What's your question for the writers?
Yes. What advice would you give a first-time author?
Yes.
That's a really good question.
That's a great question.
I think Meredith said to me, writing for yourself is great. It's called journaling. Unless you show it to someone, you need to be brave enough to find an audience. So I would say just find your audience and keep going, and you'll keep finding more people.
Okay, that's good advice. Susan, what's your question?
Some of the female friendships in this book are filled with jealousy and undermining. Others, acceptance and support. How did you go about crafting those female relationships? Do they mirror those in real life?
I think absolutely. I think, as women, we get set up sometimes to be pitted against each other and sometimes to be incredibly supportive of each other. And I think for us, having the picture of Nora and Esty in like ride or die mode where they would do absolutely, we have those friends. We know those friends, and they're like the lifeline that keep you afloat, anytime things are rough or tough, or when they're celebrating with you, right? And I think we also have had those people in our lives that are the tricky friendships that they're there for a reason, but you have to kind of figure out how to maneuver through them. So I think we really wanted to depict all kinds of women in this book, not just idealizing one thing or, looking down on another. Or vilifying.
Vilifying. No, it's full of nuance, and the characters that you know sort of in those neighborhoods if you peek into Gates. How much did you guys love this book?
Really great story.
Wasn't it so fun? I mean, to me, this is the perfect summer read. It's what you want to pack in your bag to go to the beach or the park. You guys, I loved this book so much.
Thank you.
First time
Congrats,
2
guys.
authors.
Congratulations.
To check out Happy Wife. And one of the questions I have is, will there be a sequel? Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
There is
There's more coming.
Yes. There's more coming.
I felt like there needed to be more.
There are more
That's
Winter Park
news.
stories.
That is news today. More on the way.
For more Unhappy Wife, get this book, y'all. Head to today.com/read with Jenna or go to your local indie bookstore.
Congratulations.
Thanks,
Great to see you.
everybody.
And thank you, ladies. We'll be back after this.